Ghostface has some awesome looking costumes in this game. Let me know in the comments which is your favorite. For me personally, it's gotta be the skeleton. The date for Ghostface's gameplay trailer has finally been revealed. Plus, we also get a new look at his intro as well, along with more costumes and all that awesome stuff. So today, let's discuss everything we know about Ghostface so far, from his moveset to his secret abilities, his gear pieces, and so on. Because another day means more Mortal Kombat 1 news. I'm covering it all the time on this channel, so if you want to stay up to date, then make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss any future videos. And then after watching, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. It helps the channel out a ton. And without any further ado, let's begin after a quick shout out to Gamersubs, because as you all know, YouTube is at war with Mortal Kombat lovers like myself. So when you buy Gamersubs using code UNDERDOG, not only do you get 10% off, but it also helps me out a ton. Plus, you get to enjoy the awesome Gamersubs stuff, whether it's their amazing flavors, their awesome waifu cups, or their incredible merch, and so on. It's honestly crazy how much stuff Gamersubs has now. I still recall back when they just sold flavors and the occasional cup. And now fast forward, they're selling merchandise and everything else, which is honestly why there's never been a better time to buy Gamersubs. Just don't forget to use code UNDERDOG to get 10% off and also support the channel. In other words, it's a flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
Alright, and back to the video, starting off with the gameplay trailer release date for Ghostface. That's right, it's finally been announced. However, oddly enough, NetherRealm is doing it in a strange way this time, because Ghostface's gameplay trailer is going to debut on the Kombat cast, which has never happened before. Normally, you get the gameplay trailer first, and then a couple days later, you get the Kombat cast breakdown, which is personally how I prefer it as a content creator, because it means I get to react to the trailer, make a video about it, and then make a video about the Kombat cast a day or two later, so you get more content out of it and more time to make the content at the very least. But it looks like for whatever reason NetherRealm is breaking that trend and is now going to showcase the trailer on the same day as the Kombat cast. Maybe they want to boost those stream numbers for whatever reason, I'm not too sure. All I do know is it definitely makes my job a lot harder that they're doing this, but there you have it. The Ghostface trailer is dropping on November 13th, just like the Kombat cast. So next up, let's have a quick look at Ghostface's new intro where he's talking with Smoke.
Scary movies have made you a psycho.
Movies don't make psychos, they make psychos more creative.
Alright, that intro's amazing, and there's several reasons why. For starters, the line that Ghostface says is ripped straight out of the first Scream movie. Movies don't make psychos, movies make psychos more creative. Although in the movie, he's not actually using the voice changer during that line, so that part's a bit different in Mortal Kombat 1, but that's because during every intro, you see Ghostface use the voice changer. In fact, if you listen closely, you can even hear him press the voice changer button. But the best part of this intro by far has to be Ghostface's reaction to being hit. The man falls flat on his butt and then stumbles to his feet before going, "You shouldn't have done that." And I love this attention to detail so much, because to an outside viewer, this might seem lame or dumb that Ghostface falls down. But if you're a fan of the Scream movies, then you know this is in character for Ghostface, because it's a regular dude with a knife. In fact, it's often a teenager with a knife, so knocking the dude down is not going to be too hard, but the point is he's still going to chase you and eventually he will kill you, just like in the movies. So that's why I love this intro interaction. It's very true to the films. Ghostface is constantly tripping, falling down, or failing to kill the opponent at first, but eventually he does chase them down and win, just like I'm gonna do in Mortal Kombat 1 whenever I pick Ghostface. You might knock me down a few times, I may look a little bit stupid in some rounds, but eventually I'm gonna win and then tap dance on your corpse. Now that I think about it, however, we have not seen what happens when Ghostface wins the intro interaction, so I'm looking forward to that. I imagine he just stabs the opponent or slices at them and misses, but how amazing would it be if like he misses and bumps into them and shoves them backwards? That would be incredible. Something silly like that where he still messes up. That could definitely be fun for me personally, but maybe to other players that would be a bit too goofy, right? So maybe when he wins the interaction, he actually does something cool. But I guess we're all gonna find out on November 13th when the Kombat cast finally drops. Next up, let's have a look at Ghostface's color palettes, because because thankfully NetherRealm is doing something really cool for Ghostface. They're not just changing the colors of his costume, they're also giving him patterns on the costume as well. So for example, on the left hand side, he has this skeleton on his cloak, kind of like the Karate Kid costume, right? It looks incredible. And then at the bottom, he has patterns on his cloak that makes him look like an evil priest or like the member of a cult. Very, very cool. And I love that NetherRealm is doing this for Ghostface. It reminds me of Quan Chi. Even though I'm not the biggest Quan Chi fan, I have to give it up to him. The guy has some really cool color palettes because it's not just his outfit that is changing, it's also the pattern on his skin, the texture on his skin. Sometimes his character model looks different depending on which color you pick. So I love that, and I'm hoping that maybe Ghostface has something similar, because keep in mind, we're only seeing 3 color palettes here, and I think every character has like 6 or something like that. And as a result, it's possible that Ghostface has an even more over-the-top color palette, especially when you reach the higher ranks of his character. And if the Elder Gods are merciful, then maybe we'll get a double XP weekend when Ghostface drops, because if that happens, it's gonna be super easy to get Ghostface to level 20 really quickly and unlock all of his gear, all of his costumes, that incredible stuff, which I love. Oh, and look at this, I didn't notice this until now. In the top right image, you actually see both Ghostfaces. That's cool. So this could be a victory animation when you don't do a finisher, or this could be what happens when he wins the intro dialogue. Either one of these situations is possible, but so far we have not seen this exact interaction, so this is actually new, and it's revealed to us in a photo. I find that really cool. Sneaky stuff, NetherRealm, sneaky stuff. Okay, but as you all know, I love making these videos interactive, so now's the part where I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. How do you feel about Ghostface's color palettes that honestly look like different costume variants, so that's really cool? And also, how do you feel about his new intro animation? And honestly, what just has you excited about Ghostface in general? What has you the most hyped to play this character when he's finally available on, I think November 19th is his release date? But let me know any and all of your thoughts in the comments down below. For me personally, I think I'm the most excited for his other color palettes, because in this image released by NetherRealm, we only see 3, and that has me excited. I can't wait to see the other costumes that Ghostface has. I really do hope they're cooler than what we're seeing here, because how sad would it be if these are the best costumes and color palettes that Ghostface has, and what we unlock afterwards is underwhelming? That would definitely be a big disappointment. So fingers crossed that maybe Ghostface has even cooler color palettes than this. But you better be typing your comment right now, because like I say in all my videos, I truly love reading each and every comment. So grab that keyboard and make your voices heard. Next up, to finish off this video, I want to cover anything and everything that we know about Ghostface that I've covered in past videos. In other words, I'm compiling all the information together to make sure you know everything about Ghostface before the Kombat cast on November 13th. So without any further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's talk about the gear pieces, because this very short look at Ghostface showcases 9 different masks for the character. That's right. We finally know for a fact that Ghostface's gear piece is going to be his mask, and I think a majority of people did predict that, but at the same time, Mortal Kombat 11 had some of the dumbest gear piece choices in the world, right? Like Scarlet's blood vial or Jackie's grenade. You could barely even see the thing. And as a result, many fans were concerned that Ghostface's gear piece would be his knife or something stupid like that, right? A tiny item to customize that you can barely even see during gameplay. Oh, and real quick, speaking of knives, the victory animation has been fixed. So now when Ghostface cleans his blade, he's no longer swiping in the wrong direction. So there you go, NetherRealm already fixed that animation glitch. But I digress. On to the masks. A big shout out to Copper FGC for compiling every single mask shown in this short trailer. As mentioned earlier, we see 9 different masks in this trailer alone, and I want to know in the comments which mask is your favorite. As you all know, I love making these videos interactive, and I truly do read each and every comment, so grab that keyboard and make your voices heard. Which mask for Ghostface is your favorite? I know many of you are going to say the Demon Mask, which is actually the Tarkat mask. However, if you've been watching my channel for the past few weeks, then you know this attack is actually Ghostface's signature ability. That's right, if you recall, many videos ago, a Warner Brothers official account accidentally leaked gameplay info about Ghostface. And since it was an official account that posted the info, I think it's fair game to talk about it. I don't always support leaks because sometimes they're unethical, but in this instance, it was Warner Bros. Themselves that released the info, so I think it's fair game to talk about it. And on that Twitter post, it was stated that Ghostface's special ability is Stab, and it was capital letters, STAB. STAB. And that same attack is what we're seeing right here, so we know for a fact that it's a big deal for Ghostface. This move at the very end of the short gameplay teaser is his key ability. We know that for a fact, and at the moment I have 3 theories for what this ability does. I think it's very likely this attack either debuffs the opponent or buffs Ghostface himself, making him more savage and possibly dealing even more damage. But finally, here's theory number 3. What if this stab is similar to Kotal Khan's command grab in Mortal Kombat X, where every time you land it, the attack animation gets a bit longer and also does a bit more damage while also powering up Ghostface. If it turns out that that's what the stab ability does for his character, I'm gonna be so hyped because everybody loved that aspect of Kotal Khan in Mortal Kombat X. And for a fun fact, Stab is actually the title of the movie franchise that takes place in the Scream universe that Ghostface is from. Another day means more Mortal Kombat 1 news. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It helps the channel out a ton. And then finish that combo by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.